Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our first lesson unit, which is a new unit, which we are going to start corporate social responsibility. We are doing ATHE level 4 extended diploma in business and management. My name is Anjum Sattar and my email anjum@ukversity.co.uk. If you have any question, please drop me email. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. If you have any question, drop me email. So before starting, we'll go through what we're supposed to learn under this modules. Those are just listening, please. Corporate social responsibility we are doing, which is level 4, which is unit title is a 15 credit unit. And there are the assessment criteria, pass, merit, and distinction. So it depends, where you want to be, because please just focus, on the assessment criteria. If you want to be, maybe you're expecting evaluate a distinction in your assignment. So please, you just need to be make sure, we'll work up to that level to be achieve that grades, those grades. We have three assessment, three learning outcomes, and today we will go through understand the current corporate social responsibility issues facing businesses. So we'll go through different businesses, what sort of the social issues they are facing, and how we can in a business we can address them. So we'll go through analyze the regulatory framework for CSR. So different legislation for CSR. CSR is called corporate social responsibility. Analyze the environmental issues. In CSR, we'll discuss about environmental issues, how we can address those in an organization, and analyze the social and community issues within the CSR. So all this will go through. LO2 is understand the impact of corporate social responsibility policy on different stakeholders, which will go through in the second lesson. And the third lesson will go through be able to make recommendations for responsible business practices, how we can make, what sort of decision we can make. So today LO1 lesson will be consist of, and our discussion will be focus on definition of CSR, behaving responsibly, how we can organization behave responsibly. So that will help to less footprint on environment, and we can meet the needs of the local people. So three concept, triple bottom line is quite important concept. We need to care about people, planet, and profit when we are in a business to sustainable development. Voluntary nature, and we'll go through regulatory framework what meant by ISO, International Standardization Organization. Those issue the standards again, the environment. Environmental protection is quite crucial. Lot of discussion, lot of legislation. Health and Safety Act 1974. Human rights, we need to protect human rights as well. Legislation comply with employment legislation. So there are a lot of legislation, but we're not focusing because different countries have a different legislation. We'll discuss those legislation. We'll try to embed within our discussion as well. So environmental issues, the key focus in our discussion as well. Recycling policy, sustainable policy, delivery, logistic, carbon footprint. We'll go through the fair trade, what is meant by fair trade, and location, different location and different supplier, social and community impact, and how we can make organization is called social enterprise organization. So that's all will be in focus in our lesson today. Okay, we'll start. Okay, any question? So we'll start now. If you have any questions, feel free, please ask from me. So as I mentioned, my name Anjum. So first we'll go through a bit discussion. What do you know about CSR? What's come in your mind? CSR stand for?
CSR. Like income increasing and decreasing in actually I don't have any idea.
Okay, no problem. CSR is a corporate social responsibility. As an organization, as a business person, we are socially responsible. We should provide the best services to our citizens. So organization should be a good corporate citizen. They should meet the needs and the want of the stakeholder. Stakeholder mean any user, anybody whose life will be impacted. Like, if we are polluting, if we are throwing rubbish outside in the street, so we should be care about our environment. As a business person, as a business organization, it should be our corporate social responsibility. So that's which we'll go through today lesson. So LO1, as we mentioned, definition of CSR. What is a CSR is meant by? So CSR is called corporate social responsibility. We need to go through is all about behaving responsibly, contributing to the better society. These are all the key terminologies which we must need to go through. So first, we'll go through the CSR and the definition of CSR. So a formal definition of corporate social responsibility has been proposed by there is an organization called World Business Council for Sustainable Development, WBCSD. So they gave us definition. CSR is continuous commitment. It never stopped. Continues with a regular commitment by business to behave ethically and contribute to the economic development while improving quality of life of the workforce and their family as well as the local community and society as large. We should pay the fair wages. We should contribute the local schools. We should care about the planet. We'll plant more trees. So this is all about our corporate social responsibility. And every company, we're not involved in the child labor, will pay the fair wages to the workers. They can meet their basic needs. CSR, corporate social responsibility, refer to the ideas of the company should be sensitive way to the needs and the wants. Needs and the wants. What is the difference between the needs and the wants? Needs is a basic necessity of life. Food is a need, water is a need, air is a need, yes? And the wants, I want Nike shoes. I want shoes. Shoes is a need, but the Nike brand is my want. Yes, I want specific. So that is called wants. Of all the stakeholders, stakeholders mean anybody who has any interest in the business is called stakeholders. Then next we're looking stakeholder of the company, all those who are the influenced by or can influence the company decisions and actions. Those are the stakeholders. Stakeholder has any interest in the business is called stakeholders. So which will be focus in our discussion. So what is corporate social responsibility is all about? It's mean corporate citizen. You should be a good citizen. So good citizen as a good human being, what they do, they always care about the fellow citizen. So organization definition, organization. They have a definition. Organization is artificial person. Which person? Artificial. So it's not real person. It's called artificial person. Yes, artificial person. So they should treat other equally. Okay. So like organization is artificial person. They should treat other human being equally. They want profit. People want profit as well. They should provide them the basic needs. They fulfill their basic needs. So corporate social responsibility is a self-regulating business model that help companies socially accountable for itself, its stakeholders and the public. By practicing corporate social responsibility is also called corporate citizen. You should be a good citizen in the society, in the country. Company can be conscious of the kind impact having all the aspects on the society, economics. So if we'll move everything abroad, we'll say, everything we can move our plant to China, our plant to India, our plant to Bangladesh. What will be happen in the UK? It can be unemployment. So if the more people, we should care about it, because if all the activities stop here, ultimately people won't get the job. So we need to be look around socially responsible. And socially, as a society, we need to think about, we also maybe heard about, is called social accounting. If every company go abroad, so what will be happen? There won't be a job. If no job, there will be a more crimes. So as a company, it's our responsibility to promote. So our responsibility to promote on those lines. So engage in CSR means that the ordinary course of business, a company operating in a way that the enhance society and environment. Instead of contributing negative, we should contribute the positive impact on society, not negative. We're not supposed to be pollute. We're supposed to provide the recruitment, employment opportunity. We should help the local people, schools. So corporate social responsibility is a broad concept, can be many forms depending on the company's industry. CSR program is a voluntary effort. So we look around, CSR is a community, is equal to the vulnerable, which we'll go through good few example on the next slide. Any question there?
No.
CSR is a sustainable development. What is a sustainable development? As a company, we need to be focused on three things. Our financial
Sustainable is, keep growing. That is.
So we need to focus on three things. We should be financially strong, financially responsible. We should be environmentally responsible, and we should care about people as a society. So CSR is need to be implies right. Laws prohibited. Yes, we need to be discrimination attack. We don't say this is the black person, this is the white person, this is this. We're not going to recruit. We should recruit basis of the skills and ability, not basis of the nationalities. So we can promote, we can give the fair chance. Environmental protections, reducing the factory emissions. Any company's financial statement, their annual report, if we read, they always saying we are reducing CO2, we are cutting the water usage, we are cutting the plastic usage, we are using renewable energy, solar panels and wind farms and things. So that's all about environmental protection. Supplier relationship. We should pay the money to the small supplier on time. If we don't pay them on time, they don't have a money, they're not going to produce in future. So we should involve the community involvement. We'll say involve the community in a cleaning project, involve the community into education project, involve the community into road construction, school building programs, all the charity activities. Okay, this is next we're looking the Marks and Spencer, which is a quite big UK brand. They have operation Next, and Marks and Spencer is very popular. So products. So how the Marks and Spencer is promoting. So when they make the product throughout the three stages, each product life, they looking the production, selling and usage. The aim to encourage ethically and environmentally responsible behavior. In each three areas, when they make the product, they looking the raw material is coming from, there won't be any child labor involved. They should protect, they should be being paid the fair wages to the public. They should use the machines. Those are environmentally friendly. So that's all about people. Everyone who work at the company is entitled to mix of benefits. The approach is also encouraged amongst the company, supplier, franchise, and other partners. Places. Company recognize its obligation to the community in trade. Successful retailing require economically healthy and sustainable community. So they're helping employees, people, and local public. They are helping to recognize their obligation, their responsibilities. Yes.
Mm.
Any question?
No.
Okay. Next, we look in the balance scorecard. Balance scorecard is the one approach which is we used to be in the promote CSR. So first we looking the financial perspective. If you don't earn the money as a business, you can't really sustain in a business. So you need to be try to be reduce the cost and the profit. Customer perspective, you need to be make sure you provide the cheaper goods to customer, they can afford it to buy according to the purchasing power of the customer. Internal perspective, we need to make sure we have a good internal reporting. We know which department is giving us good performance is not. If they not produce or they give the performance or waste the time, ultimately what will be happen? We're not going to achieve our what we're supposed to be achieved. Innovation. We always need to be look around the new product, new like a technology, internet, which can promote our product. We can promote our jobs on internet. So that's all about innovation perspective. We always need to think about new products, new services. So these all we need to be balanced to be balanced scorecard. This is approach. Next approach is called triple bottom line. So whenever we have to promote the CSR, we need to focus on three P's. We need to care about our people, our staff, our surrounding areas. We need to care about the planet. Planet is mean, of course, planet system. So our environment, and we need to care about the profit. If we don't balance between them, we're not going to be sustained in a business. So sustainability is very, very important in a business. Otherwise, our business will be closed. If we don't care about the people, people will leave our organization. They can join somewhere else.
Mm.
It costs us more. If we don't care about the environment, we pollute. What will be happen? The generation after us will come. They will be more suffer. So we should need to be care about. Then profit. Of course, if you don't earn the profit, still you can't success. If you buy every car is an electric car, but you don't have a money to pay the workers' salaries, it's not a good as well.
Mm.
And we need to report in our reporting system that how we promoting towards the environment. So first is all about the framework. One is of the author is called Corel. Give us model CSR. CSR is a corporate social responsibility. This is the pyramid. It's simply framework that help the argue how and why organizations should be meet their social responsibilities. So the profit must become first. They say profit will become. This come the needs of the business to ensure comply with the law and regulation. Before the business consider any other issues, it need to be meet the ethical duties. So what's it? Economics, legal, ethical. Ethical is called moral principles. Ethics can become from a religious belief. Ethics can become from the social system, justice system. Ethics are the moral principle. In some countries, maybe they think child labor is okay because they don't have a food. The child will work in the fields and they will bring the money for the family.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a government responsibility to provide it. So we need to look around those lines. So corporate, social, and ethical. Okay, next we looking economics. This is the responsibility of the business to be a profitable. Only way to survive, benefit society in the long term. Legal, this is the responsibility to obey the law. Environment, employment, we provide the employment, not the people we like them, but we provide the fair chance to everyone. Competition, health and safety act. Health and Safety Act in the UK 1974, it says everybody need to care about their action. We should provide a safe environment. We should provide the jacket. We should provide the safety shoes to our workers. We should provide them the gloves if they're working in that type of environment. We should give them protection. Ethical, this is the responsibility to act morally and ethical. Responsibility of the business should go beyond narrow requirement of the law. Treatment of the supplier and employees. Then philanthropical, which is great responsibility to give back to society. If your company earns a lot of profit, from that profit you should build the schools. You should help the local people. They don't have a houses. Maybe you can build the houses and give them free. It's your ethical and moral responsibility. You do the donation, staff time on different projects. Any question there?
No.
Okay, now looking 1.2. 1.2 analyze the environmental issues in CSR. CSR is a corporate social responsibility. In 2010, the International Organization for Standardization, you maybe watch or heard ISO. Some company they say they have ISO 9000. Some they say they have ISO 26000. That's the certificates of this. Is called International Standardization Organization. They issue the certificate on the quality. These are the three things they always look. They always say what you are saying. If I am saying there is a no sugar in the product, it shouldn't be sugar in the product. Yes. Then second thing, I'm doing same thing and I have a documentary evidence. So this is all about which you can check the quality. So ISO 26000, one of the certification level, they say the requirement CSR is more qualitative than quantitative. And the standard cannot be verified. So instead of ISO, it says clarify the social responsibility, help the organization translate CSR principle into practical action. You saying you're a good in environment, but how you prove it you're good in environment? So last year you used 10 million plastic bags, and this year you're using 9 million plastic bags. You're reducing it, so it means you're becoming good and good. So their activity, their size and location, because many key stakeholders from around the world contribute the developing ISO. There are the number of people those have contributed to develop this standard, representing the international consensus. Okay.
Yes.
What is the CSR? Environment. Any question there?
No.
Okay, so when we look at the environment side, aim to reduce the damage effect on the environment from the processes. So what we can do, energy use, we can turn off the lights, we can use in our organization sensor lights, we can use the less water, we can use the recycling, yes, waste management. We can cut the emission. We use the machine, those less pollute the pollutions. Eco-friendly offices. In offices, we'll try to put the policies in place, less printing. We can use the electronic files instead of printing hard copies. Yes, we need to look around those lines as well. And in the organization, maybe we can introduce the policy car sharing. If you're coming from the same location, two people, and working in the same place, finish the work at the same time, why you drive both, the two work? Maybe you can share. One day can bring one person car, other person can bring other day. So it can be polluting less. Yes, space can be used, more space can be available for the parking. So all this is we reducing. Advantages of environmental CSR. Green CSR reduce the business risk. If you are more green, it reduce the risk for the business. Risk is a probability. Improve reputation. If the companies are good with the employees, good with the environment, their reputation, their goodwill will be increased. Cost saving. Even the simplest energy efficiency may generate saving and make difference to the businesses. Switching off the lights, reducing the use of water, reducing the amount of paper. Caring your environment, increase the revenue. If we'll care about environment, reduce the paper usage, printing less, so ultimately we save money. Yes, so that's always help. Any question?
Nope.
Okay, next we're looking, you can reduce your business environment impact in many ways. How we can create a product that can be recycled. So like paper bag, not a plastic bags. Yes, maybe plastic bag even can be recycled as well. Optimize your product life cycle. You optimize, you work on the full product life cycle. Source responsible. Using recycled material. We can use the recycled material, sustainable timber. Various other reduce packaging. Instead of people come and will pack in the lot of plastics, we can reduce it to make cook fresh. People can come and eat. If they want to take it, maybe we can use the paper bag instead of the plastic bag. Yes, because the paper bag can be easily disposed of. So buy locally to save the fuel cost. You buy anything is near to you instead of you travel a lot to buy a thing. So maybe we'll try to be provide the same price in the local shops. So that will help to save the fuel cost. Create efficient and fuel efficient distributor network. So maybe we need to be plan the route. So we'll try to be, if we are going towards north, so we'll do all the delivery of the north on the certain days. So that will help to save fuel. Work with the environmentally conscious suppliers, and so we can involve the suppliers and the distributors. Instead of they will send goods to our warehouse, they can directly can send to the customer. So instead of they send us, we store in our warehouse and then we'll distribute to our customers. So that will reduce. So this we need to be look around is a 1.3 where we're looking more. 1.3 is we're looking to analyze the social and community issues. There are a lot of social and community issues. Between communities, hate are the crimes. So we need to be look around to promote the vision of the business accountability in the wide range of the stakeholders. Stakeholders mean anybody who has any interest in the business. Key areas concern environmental protection, well-being of people, community and society. The concept of CSR is underpinning by ideas. Corporation can no longer act as associate economic entity to operate detachment from the broader society. So we should be provide local school. They can visit to the company. So we have a good link with the schools, universities. We can hire the people from them. We can contribute to school. The student have opportunity to do research on. Yes, they can give us idea. Ultimately, we'll learn from them and we can promote our more business. Yes.
Yes.
So shrinking role of government. So nowadays government role is shrinking less, because the private organization, volunteer and no non-volunteers, there's a lot of the people they try to be promote their ethical businesses. Demand for greater disclosure. There is a demand the organization should disclose what they are doing, how much profit they earn, how much they distribute towards the environment, how much they help, how many trees they plant in a year. So all this is becoming demand organization in their report should show. Increase the customer interest. There is evidence the customer interest is increasing. Those companies are good. and promote these, ultimately, they earn the more profit out of it. Yes, they get more benefit. So there are the lot of evidence conduct of the companies growing influence on purchasing decisions of customer. In recent survey, Environment International, more than the 1/5 customer reported having either rewarded or punishing companies based on the perceived social performance. So, social performance. Have you heard about Unilever? The company is
No.
called Unilever. It used to be called Lever Brothers. They have a shampoo Head and Shoulder.
Yes.
They have a
Oh,
PG tea bags and all. So they start in some countries washing hand.
yes.
They teach people how to wash hand.
Yeah, before I
So
heard, yeah, I heard
they
that,
they
yes.
teach, hand pump. They helping local people hand pump scheme to be get the fresh water. They set
Mm-hmm.
up the schools in various part of the world through NGOs.
Mm,
So this is all about, yes, more
yes.
customer interest. So
Mm-hmm.
growing investor pressure. So it's investors changing the way the company perform. They're making decisions based on the criteria, include ethical. Those are companies are good, environment and the social. In Social Investment Forum report shows in 99 and now is onward as well, more than 2 trillion worth of the asset invested, portfolio issues, screen, environment and the social responsibilities. So lot of company they teach, like if you even want to boil, you want to make a tea, don't need to be filled the full kettle. Only full the 1 cup of tea if you need 1 cup of tea to be make 1% tea. So they teach, that sort of education, and even the investor always looking these issues. Those companies are environmentally friendly. By competitive labor market, employees are increasingly looking the beyond the paychecks. They don't want just
Mm,
a salary. They want to be, the company should provide them safe environment. Company should provide them. That's why the company providing them and shares instead of just
mm,
salary. Shares will
yes.
provide them opportunity that they become a part of business. They are owner in the business. They're not employees in the business.
Yes.
In order to hire and retain skilled staff, companies being forced to improve the working condition. Supplier relation. As the stakeholder becoming increasingly interested in the business affairs, many companies are taking steps to ensure that their partners conduct themselves in a socially responsible manner. Some
Mm,
are introducing the code of conduct of their supplier, ensure that the other companies' policies, practices can't tarnish their reputation. So what are the
mm,
benefits if we do all this? What benefit will be? The companies improve the financial performance, lower operating cost, enhance the brand image, increase their sales and the customer loyalty, more customer carry on buying from them, greater productivity, quality, more ability to attract and retain employees, reduce the regulatory oversight, assess the capital, workforce diversity, produce safety and decrease liabilities, no injury claims at work, benefit of the community and the general public, charitable donation, implies volunteer program, corporate involvement in community education, employment, homelessness. Those people don't have a home, they provide them shelter, product safety and equality, greater material recycling. Yes, lot of company looking recycling, better product durability and
mm,
functionalities, greater use of renewable resources, integration of environmental management tools, cycle, and many companies continues to overlook the CSR supply chain. Yes, and the concept of corporate social responsibility now rooted to the global business. It's not only in one country, it's in all over the part of the world.
mhm,
So all this is we are looking in term of, and they are trying to be overcome any obstacle they have. So all about this CSR, what I did, I copied one of the quiz for you. Yes.
Yes.
So what you can do, I'm not playing now, maybe. I'll maybe will go through a bit of it, but if you copy the link, yes, like this
Yeah.
way, business ethics, yes, because we're doing ethics is a code of behavior, yes.
Yes.
Which of the following is it morally correct? Which one you think?
Uh, morally.
Yes. So which ethics is all about? So corporate social responsibility, we need to be think anything morally correct, yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So which of the organization closely linked encouraging ethical business? Yes, we have a these different organizations. We have a Fair Trade
Right.
Foundation. We have
Mm-hmm.
various other organizations. So we're looking fair trade. Fair trade means no child labor, recycling material. Yes, care about
Yes.
environment, charge organic food, not genetic modified food. Huh?
Yeah.
Any question?
No.
Okay, so please, this you need to go through. Yes, in your own time. That will help you to clear the further concept.
Okay.
So today we learn about there are a lot of legislation. I mentioned all the key points there in my discussion. But if you want to be further go through, I copied all the links there. These are the key things. We discuss about behaving, volunteer, and the planet. We discuss about regulatory, yes, comply with the employment legislation. We discuss about environment, yes, recycle, footprint. These are the keywords. We discuss, we should pay suppliers and various. We need to look around fair trade. We discuss about the social and issues, how we can address, and all this is come under CSR. So what we can do if you want to look around any company's report, so I can here. So maybe you can look around here, CSR
Yes. Yes.
report Unilever.
Uni. Unilever. Yes.
So there are the reports, sustainable living, sustainable. So you will see there this company. This is the UK based company. They publish a lot of report on CSR. Yes.
Yes.
So you will see there, and you can look around the company's report as well. So what they are
Oh.
doing, improving well-being more than 1 million, reducing
Mm.
environment half, impact half, yes?
Yes.
Enhancing the livelihood for millions. So how they are doing, they are providing opportunity for women. Yes,
Yes.
they are try to use the less water. Yes, they
Mm.
are cutting they are promoting the nutrition product. Yes, how they doing? They are helping people to wash their hands. Yes, they are helping people to provide health and hygiene. They are teaching in school how the kids can wash their hands. Yes, they are looking,
Yes.
how to preserve the things. Yes, they are
Yes.
helping small farmers as well. So this is all
Yes.
about CSR. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sustainable. So what I'll do for you, I can copy this link, yes,
Mm.
in my slides, so you can look around. That will help us. Huh?
Okay.
So, so we have some practical, yes. So that's okay. So if you want to
Okay.
see the figures, that will help you. I'll copy the link for you so you can look around in your own time as well.
I already memo. So.
Okay, so any question?
No.
Okay, so welcome. So let's, we'll recap. So today we learn about CSR, what is meant by CSR, corporate social responsibility. We look around the planet, we look around the profit, we look around the people side as the CSR, and we quoted various companies example like Marks and Spencer, Unilever, and please go through these. We discuss about ISO 26000, which is all about the environment and the standard international standardization. We look around the balance scorecard. We look around the triple bottom line concept as well. So all today this lesson 1, where we covered LO1. Please, if you have any question, if you not get me, please just drop me email. I'll try to explain you again. And the next lesson will go through LO2, and then the last lesson will focus on the assignment brief as well, how you can address these learning outcomes. So please, if you want to look around the assignment brief, which is on Moodle as well, and if you have any question, drop me email. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a nice time. Hope so all will speak you next week at same time, and thanks for attending this lesson.
Thank you.